So for this exercise, we're going to need a resistance band around our foot or our ankle. That's up to you. You can decide whether you want to use your foot or your ankle. From here, we're going to go into a nice little bit of a turned out position, and I'm going to have just the littlest bit of resistance on that band itself. I'm going to make sure that I continue rotating through that knee. As I go to a développé, I'm going to lift from that knee to pull that back in, making sure that I stay on my center point, and then I'm going to go out to a développé to the side. Once again, I'm going to lift from that knee to pull in, creating that resistance. And we're going to work that whole process, going from the développé front, pulling into coupé, going to développé side, pulling back into coupé. So for this exercise, I'm going to need a resistance band that I'm going to be able to put underneath my foot, but also hold with my opposing hand. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hook this onto my foot, whatever the working leg is. I'm going to give just a little bit of space, just a little bit of probably about shoulders width apart, depending on the resistance of the band. And then I'm going to take the other side of that band that's held by my arm, and I'm actually going to loop it. If I have a loop, I'm going to put it around my forearm. This is going to help me with my port bras and being able to understand how to displace that force. So I'm going to put it about mid-forearm. And then from there, what I'm going to do is I'm going to be taking some battements, but I'm going to be taking those battements while trying to hold that resistance on that opposing arm. So I hold the resistance on my left arm, and then I battement on the right side. Now the big key here is you have to push down in that supporting leg to be able to get the other leg to come up. We don't want to do too many of these, and we don't want a ton of resistance. So what I have here is actually a little bit more resistance than I need because I started to get at the end to a little bit of a crampiness in the front of the leg. We don't want that. We only want to give the sensation of that lift from underneath.